No matter what your marketing budget is, today's episode is for you. We are going to be discussing creating a marketing strategy for low, medium, and high budgets. Hey, lady bosses, are you working even after putting the kids to bed but still not getting results?
Are you tired of spending money on ads that aren't getting engagement?
Do you feel burdened that you aren't fulfilling your purpose in life because you are so consumed with work?
I'm your host, Brooke Boltz. I'm an attorney and founder of Boltz Legal. I started my business and in 1 year was bringing in 7 figures and am now bringing in multi-7 figures.
And I'm your co-host, Rachel Boltz, owner of Boltz Media. I've helped many businesses build their online presence and increase their revenue through digital marketing.
Want to hear how we did it?
We are here to help you achieve your goals personally, professionally, and spiritually.
So kick off your high heels, sit back, and let's ignite that passion.
We're Miss Biz, where we're putting the Miss in biz.
Let's get biz done. Everybody needs a marketing plan, but you have to customize your plan to your budget. So we're going to talk today about what your plan and strategy should be based on where you are in your business. So we'll talk about a low budget plan, a medium budget plan, and a high budget plan. So we're going to start with low budget. And I've definitely been in the low budget category before. And for quite some time, I was there. But at the time I was there, I didn't really have the right strategy. I was doing all the wrong things. So I hope to take my experience and help you, if you're in that same position, to have a better strategy to be more effective with the funds you have. So the first one, and this is consistently the highest return on investment on every different research tool I look at, which is email marketing. And we've talked about email marketing before, but Rachel, can you summarize for us again just what email marketing entails?
So email marketing entails sending a campaign out to your clients or your potential clients, and it's directly affecting your sales. So it could be something even that's non-advertising to where they're just getting to know you as the business owner. And it can also be about your products and services as well. But research shows that email marketing campaigns have the highest return on investment.
And it's very inexpensive. You can purchase a email marketing platform such as a few of the popular ones are MailChimp, MailerLite, and Constant Contact. For some of them are free.
Yes, you can have a free version. It's not even like a trial period. You just don't have as many options with the free version, and you have a limited number of subscribers. But for MailerLite, for example, you can start a email marketing campaign for free.
Right. So you can start this for free. Once your email list gets too high, you may have to pay, but it's not a huge expense. I think I pay maybe $20 a month for my MailerLite subscription, and I think MailChimp is along the same price point. So it's very inexpensive to be able to send out these emails to your audience. What's another example of a great tool to market your business when you're on a low budget?
Text marketing. Text marketing is the new email marketing campaigns. Anytime that these big companies are having specials, or even you as a business owner, you're having a special, you're having an open house, you want to showcase a before and after that your product or service has impacted, that is a great platform because It goes directly to people's phones. A lot of times, emails can get lost in the shuffle, but text messages generally always come up on someone's cell phone.
And I believe that some of these same platforms that you can do email marketing on also have the option to do the text marketing or SMS marketing. I believe that MailChimp offers that, and I think Constant Contact does well.
Correct.
So for the same price, or I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of an upcharge to add text messaging, but I doubt it. And if so, it's still going to be very affordable in general. You can now text and email your audience with your ads and just newsletters and other types of updates. So it's a great way to keep in touch.
You can even create landing pages on Constant Contact and on MailerLite. So with whether you purchase it or not, there are additional features that you can take advantage of that can really kind of help you if you're in this low budget category.
And what is so great is that these are really effective marketing strategies, but they're also some of the most inexpensive marketing strategies that there are. But the trade-off when you're in the low budget category is that these are inexpensive if you are doing them yourself.
Yes.
And so your monetary price may be low, but the amount of hours you're personally spending doing these things is high. So if you end up hiring someone to help you with these things, the price is going to go up because you're obviously using the service and expertise of somebody else. But if you are just starting out and you have time on your hands and you're able to do this yourself, these are going to be very effective ways to keep your budget low and still get your message out.
And once you get started, it becomes a lot easier because you can, if you create an email marketing campaign, you can actually use that as a template for future emails. So the next time you send out like your monthly specials, you can go into last month's monthly special template or the last email that was sent, and you can use that as a guide, which will help you save a significant amount of time.
So the next low budget marketing strategy is social media posts. The posts themselves, you can create your own posts for free. We've talked about all the platforms. You're familiar with them: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn being some of the most popular ones, Twitter as well. Just to go make a post is absolutely free. And of course, there are options to boost those posts or turn them into ads, which would cost more money. But when you're just starting out and you're just trying to create a professional appearance online, the social media posts are an inexpensive way to do that.
If you enjoy the Miss Biz podcast but still have questions or need advice, we have some exciting news for you. Join us for Miss Biz Connects. Miss Biz Connects is a weekly 1-hour Zoom call on Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
This is 1 hour each week dedicated to you. We want to meet you and put our brains together to help you grow personally, professionally, and spiritually.
To access the meeting link, visit us on our social media pages at Miss Biz Podcast or send us an email to missbizpod@gmail.com.
Join us this Friday and let's grow the Miss Biz Nation.
And really, you have to be posting on social media these days for people to take you seriously. And it's not so much in terms of the return on investment necessarily, but it's about the credibility that you have. When people look you up, 9 times out of 10, they're looking you up on social media versus your actual website. And millennials and younger, they research everything, even before they go out to go eat somewhere. They are looking up reviews. They are seeing what this restaurant is like. So making sure that you have active social media posts on your page is absolutely crucial, and it's free, and it can indirectly bring you business.
So the next low budget, inexpensive way to market your business is writing blogs or articles and putting them on your website. And so writing the article, doing the research, if you're doing it yourself, is free and you're already paying for a website and just adding it onto the website, you may have the tools and skills to be able to add it yourself, or to have your website maintainer to just upload those blogs and articles on an ongoing basis is a great way to market your business. Those keywords that are in those articles are going to help drive traffic to your website and increase the awareness of your brand.
I'm glad you brought that up because blog writing, there's a science behind it to be effective. So if you're going to do it, make sure that you're trying to do it right. Otherwise, it's not going to bring you much traffic because it's not going to be optimized through SEO. So whenever you're making your blog, make sure that you're building your blog around keywords. And then from there, what you have to do is you have to go into like the back page of your website and make sure that you're plugging those keywords in so that you can become discoverable on search engines.
Next is join a networking group. We've talked before about our top recommendation being BNI, Business Network International. I think that it's the most bang for your buck because it is directly based on referrals. It's not, there's one member per professional specialty, so you don't have competition within your chapter, and there's accountability, and we're just huge fans of BNI. But if BNI isn't a good fit for you or they don't have one in your area, Chamber of Commerce is a great one, Rotary clubs, any type of networking group that is ongoing and continuous where you're going to be able to build relationships are going to be successful. And here, the key to networking is consistency. In my opinion, going to a one-time event is going to be less successful than going to a meeting of some sort every week. Because by going consistently every week, that's how you build relationship. And that's what marketing and networking is about. You have to build friendships. You have to build relationships. And just meeting someone one time, even if you have a great conversation, if you're not seeing them again, it just isn't natural and just doesn't happen that you're going to become great friends and you may forget about them and meet someone new. So consistency is the key. Going to the same place with the same group of people. Now, there may be visitors and new people who are coming in. You want to make sure that that's happening, but being consistent and meeting with the same group on an ongoing basis is really critical to make networking effective.
Absolutely. It's just like with anything. If you're not visible, people aren't going to know that you're there or they're not going to do business with you. So like Brooke mentioned, having those relationships and seeing people every single week and being in a room filled with numerous people that can refer to you and vice versa, you can refer to them as well. That's going to be key for building your business because for each connection that you meet, they know hundreds of people. So by being visible, you have a higher likely chance of being able to generate revenue for your business.
So and joining these networking groups generally costs, I don't know, a few $100 to $1,000 a year. And so in comparison to other things, $1,000 in a year is less than $100 a month. It's really inexpensive when you're on a low budget. It may be a one-time fee up front, which may be a challenge for some people, but in comparison with all the relationships you can build, if you make the most of that networking group, it is incredibly inexpensive in comparison to other marketing options.
And you do have options, like even with BNI, for example, it's roughly $1,000. I think it's a little bit less than that. But if you pay through PayPal, you can have a free financing option to pay for over the course of 6 months with 0% interest as long as your credit score is good.
Yeah, that's a great tip on how to be able to afford the upfront cost if you don't have that kind of money accessible. So speaking engagements is another low-cost way to build your name and reputation. If you're just starting out, it may be tough to find speaking engagements because you haven't yet built your reputation as being an authority figure, but offer it up, put it out there. I'm available for speaking engagements. If you make some videos that look like you're a dynamic presenter and you have content that people are interested in, obtaining those speaking engagements won't cost you anything other than the mileage to get there, and maybe some lodging or travel expenses if you have to travel. But it is a great opportunity to reach a broad audience without really any out-of-pocket cost to you.
And a lot of times when you're in these networking groups, for example, the Chamber of Commerce, they are always looking for different speakers, or even people that are associated with those networking groups. They have businesses and they're looking for speakers to come and talk at an event. Now, it may not always be a paid gig at first when you're starting out, but when you're trying to build up your credentials and you're trying to get your name out there and really be seen as the expert in your field, it's an excellent opportunity for you to start becoming that authority figure.
And I don't even look for paid opportunities. I am at this point just trying to have people become aware of who I am. And so I need to look for all of those opportunities. I'm not looking to be paid for them. I'm just looking for the opportunity to speak to a crowd. And so it's a great way to just build awareness of your brand and your business. And finally, the last low budget strategy for building your business is just setting those lunch and coffee appointments. When I first started my business, I got on Google and started searching for business professionals that I thought could be we could work together and refer business to each other, and just started calling them and asking to go to lunch and coffee every day of the week. That was what I did. And it's just costs you what you're probably going to spend anyways on a day. It also makes it a business expense. So that's a tax deduction. So, just setting those appointments and getting out there and trying to go to coffee or lunch appointments, possibly daily when you're starting out, and certainly weekly, is going to be a great opportunity to build those relationships.
And I really find lunch and coffee appointments to be the most, one of the most effective, I should say, because when people meet you, it's such a different experience opposed to talking to you on the phone or seeing an advertisement on your business, about your business online. Like, it's such a different experience when you can be in the same room and you can really connect with the person who's in front of you. So, setting those coffee and lunch appointments are crucial. And you can even do this with people if you are part of a networking group. This is what I find to be like step 2 and most effective, is to go from, phase 1 where you meet them in a larger type setting, and then you take it to a second shared experience in a more intimate setting, such as lunch or coffee.
I do the same. When I meet people at events or at networking groups, then step 2 is let's go to lunch. Let's grab some coffee. It's the best way or easiest way to take that relationship to the next level. You don't want to be whack. Cuckoo. We will cut you some slack.
We got you.
You just want to make a big stack.
Ballin'.
Listen to our biz hack.
Danger, Facebook user. Danger.
I've been hacked. I never thought it would happen to me, and then it did. I haven't been able to access my Facebook page for several days and haven't been able to reach Facebook to help me. Here's how it happened. I received an email that said, "Someone tried to log into your Facebook account today at 1 p.m. Was this you?" I clicked no, and then it took me to a page that asked me to change my password. I thought I was changing my password, but instead I was giving the hacker my password. They logged into my account and locked me out. Facebook will never email you to change your password. I learned that the hard way. So be on the lookout and don't make the same mistake that I did.